Hey guys, thanks for watching. Making this video for anybody that's interested in purchasing the lawnmower, leaf blower, and the trimmer. Right now is the best time to do it because Thanksgiving sale has just begun. So there's something that I want to share with you guys is going to save you money. So that's one of my reasons for making this video. I've been using the Ego product for almost 2 years now. So I'm going to be telling you some of the pros and cons of having this combo. So before I begin, please go ahead and hit the like button and share, and then do turn on the notification so next time I post another video, you guys can see it as soon as I post it. So the first thing I want to talk about is I'm just going to jump right into the savings, right? So one of the things that Ego puts out as on sale is a combo of the leaf blower and the trimmer. Do not buy that one. That combo was $251 2 years ago. I'm not sure what the price is right now, but it's not worth it. One of the things they do is the blower and the trimmer, it's the lower end. That's why they're selling it so cheap. And they do throw in a battery. It's a 2.5 hour amp battery. It does not have an indicator like you see here, which shows you the charge. By the way, once summer is over and if I have these charged, and then I sometimes just happen to look at the charge during the winter, these do hold the charge. I mean, they're really good at it. So I guess it'll drain, but pretty slowly. So, but back to what I was saying. If you're gonna buy the combo, do not get it. You're not gonna be happy with it. You're gonna end up, if the return window is already closed, you're gonna regret it. So the trick I'm gonna show you guys is that what you're gonna do is you can buy this right here. This thing will come with your 5 amp hour battery. Sorry about that. 5 amp hour battery, a charger, and then this is a carbon fiber. If I could talk today, right? Carbon fiber shaft. This is a straight shaft, carbon fiber shaft. So what you need to do is get this combo right here, and then you're gonna buy the 765 FMC blower. This is not gonna come with a battery, okay? And I'm gonna tell you guys the price of everything in a second, what it was 2 years ago, and it made sense to purchase them separately and then use the battery, like share the battery basically, because I'm the only one that cuts the grass, right? So if the battery is being used in the trimmer, then no one's using the blower. So when I get ready to use the blower, it's a quick snap out the battery. Like you just push down on this button and then you can take it out. It's pretty quickly. It's not a hassle to switch the batteries or anything like that. So okay, so we got that covered, and then you're gonna buy this separately, right? Without the battery or the charger, right? So it's only this. And trust me, you are gonna need this. The highest one that they have is the 765, I believe. I don't think they've made a newer one that's higher than the 765 CFM model. But if they do, I mean, you're okay with this. It does it does pretty good job for me. So another reason why you don't want to buy the combo is because the lower end, it's not really that powerful, and then if you use the 2.5 hour battery, these suckers just eat the battery like nothing, right? The trimmer, you can probably do like a whole week of trimming before the battery needs charge, in my opinion, because it doesn't really take much to you know, power through. Another thing is the trimmer that they give you on the combo. It's not really it's not a power feed. I think that's what they call it. Hold on, let me see. I think I wrote it down somewhere. It's a power load. So basically what it does is once you press this button, like when you want to load the string, you put it in initially, and then when you press it, I'm gonna press it and show you guys just a second. Oh, I don't have the battery connected, but basically when you have the battery connected and you press on this button, it auto feeds or auto loads the compartment with your string. And there's, I think, 15 feet of string you can put in initially, and then you can actually tap this to release more string. But honestly, I don't do that. I love my my toys. I love my tools, and I want to take care of it. Even though they recommend you can do that, and that's what it's made for, I don't do that. I just manually push it in, make sure that no one's close to the button, and then I just press the head right there, and then just pull on the string myself. So that's what I do. But yeah, that's another downside of buying the combo. You don't get any of these features in there. So with the mower itself, I bought the self propel one, which is, you know, you just when you have the mower on, you can just press either of these buttons right here to make it go forward. And then this is your speed, basically, how fast you want to make it go or how slow you want to make it go. I don't usually use this feature unless it's super hot outside and then I just want to get the lawn mowing done quickly and just want to get out of there. Or if I'm tired, then I'll do that. I'll just use this feature because it does put a strain on the battery. It drains it much faster if you use this feature. So do think about that if you want this feature or not. Sometimes in the summer heat, I mean, if you're in Texas like me, you do want this feature because, you know, it's crazy sometimes. So when you purchase this one right here, you are gonna get a 7.5 amp battery, and anything that's over the 2.5 amp battery, you're automatically gonna get this feature where you can see what the battery, how much battery you have left. And the nice thing about this is, and that when it's inside in the compartment in your lawn mower, like this, Ego actually made this like clear. So when you press on the button, like the power button right here, okay, right there. So you can actually, this is gonna stay lit the whole time you're mowing. So this kind of gives you an idea of how much battery life you have left. And so like I said, you know, since I'm the only one that's mowing the lawn, what I tend to do is if I see this thing at like 1 bar right here, this is 2, but you know, if I see 1 bar right there, what I do is I put it on charge. You are able to use the 5 amp battery right here, like 5 amp right there. You are able to use these, interchange these batteries because they all operate on the 56 volts. So Eufy does make that clear in their advertisement. So it's a little bit of less hassle for the user, right? So I do appreciate that. Another thing is I try to use this charger only whenever I can, unless both of the batteries are, you know, drained, and I didn't do a good job of keeping an eye on the battery levels, then I do end up using both of them. But most of the time I use this one because this is like your fast charger that's available for your phones, right? This thing will not only tell you what the charge is. Let me plug it in and show it to you guys. So once you slide the battery in, trying to do this with one hand, sorry. All right, so not only the battery itself will tell you the charge, but this will tell you as well. And this thing will, let's say, like if this thing takes 20 minutes to charge, this thing from 0 to 100, this charger right here will probably, this charger right here will probably take you 40 minutes, double that amount, because it's not made to fast. It's not made, or it's not built to charge your batteries real quickly. So this will, so I bought this 5 amp battery and this as a combo, and let me tell you guys the prices real quick of what I paid about 2 years ago, right? So the not the blower, but the lawnmower, I purchased that for $540. And then keep in mind that this one is the self-propelled one, so you do pay slightly more. But before you guys buy the lower end one, do compare the price. I think when I bought this, the difference between just the regular without the push, without the push versus this self-propelled, it was only $50. In my opinion, I think it was well worth it. Well worth the extra $50. It's not really that much if you think about it. And then the blower was purchased by itself, no charger, no battery came with it, right? And it was the highest one available at the time, which was 765 CFM. And that one, I bought it for, let's see, where was it? So that one was 229. So the blower was 229, right? And the trimmer that came with the battery, which is 5 amp hour battery, the slow charger, and the shaft, of course, was carbon fiber with the power load, string power load. That one cost me $291. So altogether, these three things with the battery and the charger cost me around $1,100. So was it well worth it? Yes, because I did actually make the combo purchase. That's why I told you guys in the beginning, do not buy it, because that blower is nowhere near what this one is capable of. And all of these are, like, all of these tools have this battery that they're made for like the 56 volt. So they are interchangeable. I can't talk right today. So, but they are interchangeable. So that's one nice thing about it. No matter which model you get, which batteries you have, they all work together. It's interchangeable. But the main thing is you do want fatigue free. Man, I really can't talk today, right? So you want something that's going to be like easier to work with, right? You don't want to constantly have to go back to your charger and then charge again and again. And then these batteries do cost an arm and a leg. So you do want to see what you can do to get a better product and a better charger. So that way you just save money. And then if you're like me, you're mowing the lawn by yourself, you can just interchange these batteries and then put them on charge. When that one's on charge, just use this one. It's not gonna have any impact on the power. Like for example, this one, if you think you're gonna use, instead of using the bigger battery, you're just gonna use the smaller one and it's gonna make it run a little bit slower or cut differently. No, that's not true. I know some tools out there, the hand tools do work like that, but this particular lawnmower and then the blower and the trimmer, they have no effect. Small battery, big battery, doesn't matter. But the 2.5 hour battery is not gonna give you an indicator that you see over there. You don't get this indicator, which is sometimes a surprise, right? You're cutting and then all of a sudden dies on you, and that's when you find out the batteries was about to die. So for me, it's not really worth the trouble and hassle. So highly recommend that you do compare the prices. Since I bought these 2 years ago, I can't really tell you if the same deal it's gonna apply to this year, but I kind of try to give you a general idea of what you need to do and what kind of combo you should look for to save you money and to get the best bang for your buck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this is going to help somebody out there that's looking for this lawnmower equipment. It's one thing I will say is I did have a gas lawnmower before, and I did not like the smell of the gas and everything, and I got tired of it. Just because I was concerned with my health, right? I didn't want to take in all the fumes that the gas lawnmower produces. So this one is not equally, I would say in my opinion, as good as the gas one I had, but it does the job. So you guys do have to think about that too, especially if you have St. Augustine grass like me. That grass in the summertime gets really thick, right? So it's gonna have trouble sometimes, like to go through it, and then the grass does collect or kind of get stuck in this part right here, so you will have to clean it out. So that's one thing I don't like about this battery powered, because it's not able to power through St. Augustine grass. Like I'll show you guys the grass I have. Since it's winter time right now, it's not really as tall and thick as it is in the summertime. So that's something you guys gonna have to consider if you have Bermuda grass. And so those are pretty like easy to work with if you have electric or battery powered lawnmower. But as far as these two guys, the trimmer and the blower, doesn't matter what grass you have, you're gonna be fine. But it's just the gas versus the electric. You want to try it out as soon as you buy it. I know these Thanksgiving sales go on in the winter time, and then you're not gonna really get it out and use it till like the summer comes. Like with your summertime has the maximum your growth for your grass, right? So that's when you're really gonna see how it performs. So I did wanted to put that out there so you guys can think about that and then make the decision. So hopefully all of the stuff that I talked about is gonna help you guys or help someone out there. So Please, guys, do hit the like and share and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you. Bye-bye.